Hello all, Jim Johnson aka Sulphur Blade. Welcome back to War on the Sea, and welcome back to my Pacific Campaign mod playthrough. Alright, so last episode was a rough one for the Enterprise Task Force. She's coming back. The Hornet's gonna end up pulling into the yards to get some repairs, and the American Carrier Task Force is going to be out of operation for a bit, which means American activities are going to slow down dramatically. We can probably still do some assaulting on Rabaul, utilizing the escort carriers. I don't want to get near Saipan because Guam is still, I think, dangerous enough to, well, cause a serious problem for the escort carriers, I think. So until the Enterprise Task Force is repaired, kind of activities in this area is going to slow down. We've evidently gotten a fishing report about a possible destroyer escort being sighted here in this vicinity. I'm not so sure how reliable that report is. I have a feeling that the civilians have confused a submarine for a destroyer escort. Yeah, we just got various shipping moving between Midway and Ambon, and the Allies are working their way to head towards Java to start getting rid of the airfields there. That's what's going on. Let's get the game started. Alright, so I think our primary interesting activities that are going to be taking part in this episode is going to be more focused around here. So we're going to fixate a little bit in this region while these guys navigate through waters I haven't really sailed in before. I don't know what to expect in this area other than lots of freaking Imperial Japanese aircraft. There's a lot of airfields around here. Other than that, I'm not so sure what to expect. That looked like a spotter plane. Gonna assume submarine spotting. Submarines are really, they're the thing that most scares me in this playthrough. The modders, or was it a base game thing? I know that at some point, I think it's a TTE thing actually. I think TTE decided to spawn subs ridiculously close to where they could get shots off that were almost unavoidable. To date, we haven't really had to deal with that, or it hasn't felt like we've had to deal with that because most of our sub-contacts have been with the ASW forces. And the ASW forces, the destroyers, have the maneuverability even at some of these close ranges to dodge stuff, right? Because they're destroyers. They're much faster, much more maneuverable. And I have these ASW squadrons utilizing a 10-go. A formation that is more designed for actually having 10 ships, and it's more of a circle type formation, but with 3 ships. It just happens to place these ships nice and far out with lots of maneuverability between them, and a decent spacing for a sonar screen as well. So, like for example, here with the Task Force Renown, it's more designed for the formation that it's in, being a battle line, is more designed for ship-to-ship, or more designed for fighting off air raids, and it's less designed for ASW. I mean, it's capable of ASW, but its way of doing, I guess, ASW is for the pickets, 5, 9, and 7, 6, 10, and 8, to soak up the torpedoes meant for 1, 2, 3. And well, at 9 and 10, I have Gambia and... Wait, Nepal? Wait, what's happened here? So, Gambia's right, but where's the other... Birmingham? We have 1 destroyer, 2 destroyer, 3 destroyer, 4 destroyer. Those should be 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, right here. We need to swap Nepal and Birmingham, right? Yes. Right, I'm glad we caught that. But anyway, so even so, 9 and 10 are light cruisers. I don't necessarily want to lose a light cruiser. Sure, it's preferable to lose a light cruiser over a heavy cruiser or a battleship. So in that regard, them being a picket, taking the blunt of the torpedo blows is fine, but I definitely don't want to lose them to a sub if I don't have to. So yeah, and I feel like we're going into sub-infested waters. That's we've seen a couple of different spotters coming from this area. I don't think they're surface action group. I think that they're submarines because they're solo spotters and they don't stay on station very long, and they don't seem to travel very far. They vanish off radar quickly. The surface action spotters, you tend to see one or multiples. That's where some of these submarine groups screw you up, right? When you come on to some of these submarine groups and they have multiple spotters with them. And with this mod, you have multiple different Japanese subs that carry multiple different spotters that are the same spotters that the surface action groups carry. So it's not like you could just, oh, well, let's figure out what the spotter is so that we can figure out what we're dealing with. It doesn't work that way because it could be any, a Jake, or whatever, or what, all the different scouts are capable to be carried by the various different types of submarines in this mod, as well as the surface action groups carry all these different scouts, carry the same ones that the subs carry, so that doesn't work. Alright. I don't like this whatsoever. We're gonna head down this way. Darwin, you're actually going to come down here as well. For now, that's plenty of distance to send you. So my thought process right now is that we got scouted coming through here. We got scouted coming through here. If I send the Darwin through here, following Task Force Renown, it's going to get jumped by a sub. Because you know that sub was like, ooh, Battleship. It's making a beeline through here. So now I'm going to have to come this way to avoid the sub that's currently being sucked like a magnet towards Task Force Renown. So I'm sending Renown down this way to reconnect with Darwin so that Darwin can provide the air cover needed for Task Force Renown to get to Densipar. So they're going to hook up down this way and make their final push here. And then getting out of here, I think, is going to be even more of a challenge. I'm thinking we need some British ASW forces in this region quickly. That might be our first priority after we get the rest of the escort carriers out. I know I wanted to get more ASW forces, but I think where we need the ASW now is going to be in this region, as well. I don't want to lose the Renown, a big floating chunk of wasted command points, to a submarine. But I digress. Alright. Coming into scary nighttime. Evening in waters we're not used to. Alright, let's think about our timing here. How far are we out? Alright, we're close enough to support, I think. So we're close enough to start the run. We want to arrive here-ish. Let's put a mark about right there. I'm going to change it into triangle. This is where we want to begin, where we want to be at 7. So 1900. It's currently 2100. So in 22 hours from now, want to be beginning the run at 2100. So 19 hours from now, I'm going to be, no, not 19, 22. 24 hours from now is, well, the same time it is. '23 would be at 2019, 22 hours would be at 1919. Coming in too soon. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, 21.4. That'll work. Alright. Darwin. Alright, something like that. Counter with flying battleship icon. Yeah, I don't think so. But certainly interested in seeing what you came across. Begin. Alright, well, it's evening. Let's get the scope up. We have destroyer. I think that's a light cruiser. Is that the Yabari? I think it is. Alright, so we got two of the fancier light cruisers in this. What the hell? That is a battleship. Wait, what? I thought... Excuse me. I thought we got rid of the battleships. Am I... No, battleships. Gone. I mean, it looks like that fancy Heisen class, right? I'll be a son of a... Well... When... I swear we sunk all the Heisens. I'm very confused now. What's going on? I thought we I'm sorry, guys. I distinctly remember for some reason... Okay, well, I guess we're going after the Heisen. Oh, another one of those fancy light cruisers, huh? Oh, this is a lot of modern stuff in this fleet. A lot of modern stuff in this fleet. I'd like to sink it all. Are these the, what are they called? The Ganos, I think? Yeah, these are Aganos. So that's an Agano. That's an Agano. Then what is... Where is it? What's this guy? It's not an Agano. It has what looks like a helicopter hangar. Obviously, it's for float planes. This is the Yoda? Okay. So a bunch of their fanciest light cruisers are in this group, to include the Yubari. And that, which I thought we had already sunk. I was pretty sure we had already sunk it. This has me a bit annoyed right now. Alright, unpause. How are we going to deal with this? What is our sea state? Sea state 5, no layer. Alright, so they have some ASW potential to find me. Do they have ASW ships, really? Yeah, I'm thinking that guy definitely poses me a threat. So does that one. And who's trailing? Not so much. Not so much. Oh, you're one of those anti-air destroyers. Azukis, I think they're called? How good is the Azuki's sonar? We go backwards. Shimika. Yeah, that's this guy, I'm sure of it. 7 passive. Is there any of these destroyers that have just better passive sonar? Doesn't really look like it, does it? So when I'm wondering about their sonar capabilities, I don't have to wonder. They're all the exact same. Of course there's the destroyer escorts, and I'm not looking at the destroyer escorts right now. Okay, the Momi, of course, has no sonar. I thought the Wakataki was their sonar expert. Why is it that I think the Wakataki is more dangerous? Does it carry more depth charges or something? Yeah, it does. It has the most depth charges. Okay. So that's how it correlates to Sonar Expert. Okay. Oh, let's move forward here. We should be targeting, I guess, 2. I don't know if we should be targeting 2. I think the chances of sinking a battleship with the sub is unlikely. We're not going to get a good solution. Alright. Let's target 9. I think we can get a better solution on it. Steady up on this course for now. Of course. Alright, we're gonna have to Okay, we're gonna make our heading 139. Or try to. Alright, steady out at this for now. Okay, steady out the course. One 139. What is going to be our distance to that destroyer? Okay. I feel good about that distance. Now it's just a matter of getting a decent solution. This was an Agano, right? Yeah, I think the other one was leading the charge at 1. So, let's help it out. That must be you, I'm thinking. How many torps do we have in the forward tubes? 4? Okay, well. Four with 1 degree. Fire. Aft tubes, get me 4 more with a larger spread. Go ahead and fire. Now then, orders, run silent, dive the boat, and get going. We're targeting him, so we'll look from this vantage. Wasn't the greatest solution. Alright, I see subs here. I see torps here. Okay, all the torps are here. I think we're gonna get a miss out of the first 4. Though the aft tubes might hit. Might. And they might not. But that's okay. There's other things on the other side that could get hit. Like a big old battleship. That's not going to happen. But those aft tubes, they might get a shot at this. And they might not. Alright, who's behind here? That set's gonna set across your bow. Japanese are just sailing along in the dark, no idea, completely oblivious to the dangers that seem to be happening through and past them without being a problem. Wonder how often this actually happened in real life. Torpedoes just sailing through the unknowing wakes of ships. Wait, where are those torps? Going this way. They're not gonna make it to hit that one. You're the final person on this wing, right? Yeah. Alright. Sadly, no joy. No joy. It's 2200. Do you know where your children are? Okay. We have a problem. Am I actually thinking about turning around USNS fleets to try to sink a battleship? I am actually thinking about that. That's bizarre. That was flying fish, right? Yeah. You're kind of out of torps. Where are we gonna send you, flying fish? We want you to go here. We're gonna send you around that way or around this way? We'll send you around this way. Maybe you'll get contact again? I think that'll be closer to rearm. USNS Fleet 4. Change your course. USNS Fleet 3. Change your course. gonna need your Avengers. I really thought the battleships were extinct. Guess I was wrong. I guess I must have put that last one into the dockyard for a while. I forgot about it. Thought the battleships were extinct. Alright, well, now that's going to make it hard to concentrate over here. Obviously, we have an issue over there. Drum has 24 torps. Fresh loadout. Good. Maybe Drum will get an opportunity. That will be better. Well, what's the weather for the Drum? Seasade 6. Well, it is what it is. The weather's never on our side. I mean, in a way, Seastate 6 is on our side. It's just going to mean for them doing ASW is going to be hard. And it's going to mean for us getting a solution is going to be hard. All right. Task Force Darwin. Wasp. Launch aircraft. Oh. No. Go with the card. Launch your Hellcats. Put them over Task Force Renown. Golden. All right, there were no merchants in the fleet, so they're going to be going faster than my sub. And since our sub is going along a very similar course to what they're going to be going, we'll know that the target is somewhere in front of our sub. So with that being said, let's send from Milne Bay. What are we going to send from Milne Bay? Are we going to go with Beauforts first? And big bombs? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Beauforts first. Beaufighters should be able to catch up with them. Pause. New air. Bow fighters. Torps. Done. Course. Right up in there. I really thought we had finished the battleships already. Yeah, oh boy. This has me a little shocked. Alright, those bow fighters are catching up to the bow forts pretty fast. Very similar course to the spotting planes. Alright, there's our target. Ignore. Alright, here we go. Tactical. Forts. Warm up line ahead. About 85-70. Bow fighters. Stop dogfighting. Form up box. Sunderland's going to be in any danger? Just head that way. Kind of come near, but not too near. Alright, before it's... Open your bomb bay doors so I don't forget about it. Space out a bit more. Target is 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I probably should double check that. Yeah. Alright, they're 2,200 yards off. Final approach. Target doesn't seem to be maneuvering as of yet. I might want to do just a slight maneuver. I want to get a little bit more center line. That's a little more center line. I like it. Beautiful. Beautiful. A little forward, I suppose. That'll work. I felt good about all those, actually. Form up, speed up, climb. Bow fighters aren't even in the picture yet. Master. Heavy, heavy. Did they even fire flak that whole time? I feel like I didn't get shot at. Why are you not in formation with your colleagues? Because your colleagues are doing 210. Alright, well. Speed up with said colleagues. Sadly, we're going to be coming right over the top of that damn destroyer. Not opportune. How damaged is it saying she is? Still heavy, heavy. Wait, she sunk? Son of a... Okay. What are you? Nagano? And you are... 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Which is the one trailing back there? 10? $10, 18. No, not 17. 16? Not 16. 15? Sure. 14? No. 13? Yes. 12? Okay. Target 4. Attack. $11. 13. I don't think 14. 15. 16. 17. And 14. Target 3, attack. $11, 13, 14, and 17. Get fast. One in the bow. All those missed. Alright, all the bow fighters. Warm up. What are you guys doing? Wait, what the hell? Am I on the right? Well, sadly we missed the cruisers. But we got that battleship. And with that, they're not going to be able to bombard anything. The rest of these ships are not capable of performing the mission they were probably tasked with. Which is good for us. Alright, so slightly different problem. Beauforts need to RTB. Actually, Beaufighters RTB as well. We have Sunderlands and Flying Fish coming back through. I have a feeling they're going to turn around. And they're not going to be anywhere within striking distance of these USNS fleets if that's the case. Which means a lot of light cruisers I would love to sink are going to go running off in the other direction. Alright, what's going on over here? Darwin is currently doing that. Renown is currently doing that. These Hellcats, they're on how much endurance? 730. How much endurance do they get? Oh, well, wow. You know what? That's a huge improvement on the Wildcats for being able to keep a cap in place. Question is, they just recently launched. I want to wait a bit before I launch these Hellcats. Actually, you guys, sorry for disrupting your routines. You've been retasked to head back to Midway, please. Back to Midway. Are you really going to go around that direction? I want to keep these two guys close for now to support each other. Alright, how's endurance on that group of Hellcats? 305. Alright. These Hellcats. Over. Renown. Beautiful. Yep. She's beating feet and heading home. Can't really blame her. We'll mark it. We'll timestamp it. $11:03. Milne, are you able to launch anything? No. At that distance, you need to be bow fighters. I don't know if they'll be able to catch them. Interesting. What about Milne? 0.5 hours. I think that's torp range, somewhere around there, maybe. I think they might end up getting away. I think they're probably going to end up getting away. Alright, well, we just got some command points. So, at least we could do... Oh, hello. Who else is back? Okay, USNS Fleet 2. I'm pretty sure needs to rearm. Fresh batch of engineering. Engineering, fuel, supplies, supplies. I mean, would it be faster to come across the top of New Guinea? Would that make sense? I think we're going through sub-infested waters for no goddamn reason with cargo. Don't be dumb. Okay. You're right. Of course I'm right. What else did we need to do back here? We needed to get Invasion Force Australia underway, which we're going to need USNS Fleet 2 to clear out of the area so that we can merge properly. Correct. Okay. Milne is not able to 0.4 hours. $632. Maybe we could try it. Could have threw rockets at her and gone further, but rockets wouldn't have been able, well, might have been able to sink that Yubari. Oh well. Shoulda, coulda. Alright, 1103, 1203, 103, 203. They've traveled about 3 hours. we assume 30 knots, they're what, 90 nautical miles or so? Oh, we might actually catch them here. If we can spot them. Alright. 33, 66, 99, 114. I'm gonna assume 33 knots. Right in here is where we're expecting them to be right now. Yeah, pretty much right on. Okay. Boat fighters, let's sink a cruiser here. A light cruiser, huh? Shall we? Who's going to be our easiest target? Yeah, but this is like dropping torpedoes on a destroyer. As much as I would love to sink this bad boy. You're on the other side of the formation, of course you are. Speed up. We are going around the formation. What has that done for us? Made things worse? Alright, our target's in. I mean, it's worse in the fact that they're going to have more concentrated flak. Probably better in the fact that if we miss, we're gonna hit something. So there's a silver lining to their clumping up. Alright. Going to target. Oh, well, we already have it targeted. Just hit attack. Alright. Slow your speed. Down to 189, please. You guys are not shedding your speed fast enough. And of course my cat has to pick this time to mess with me. Alright, I don't particularly like this. They're leading too much. I'm more in tune with that. Now if I can get the distance to drop at down. Go ahead and drop, guys. And get out of here, guys. Oh, son of a... I didn't drop all, I dropped one. God damn it. Oh, and the one I did drop is gonna miss? It's gonna hit something, right? Oh, torpedoes and bow fighters really fucking piss me off. I can't... It's my fault. I rushed the attack. I could have had him come in from further to shed speed more. I didn't. It's my fault. Don't blame the game. Blame myself. I could have fucking done something different. I tried to fix it by taking control manually, but of course manually... Nah, shit goes haywire. So you might understand you may or may not understand my frustration there. Both fighters are faster than most torpedo craft. If you let them lead at the 210 miles per hour that they like to drop at, of the spread, maybe one or two of, like, say, the 6 planes that dropped would have hit the target in the nose. The rest would have ran forward of it. If you can manually manage to make the planes slow down, so like in the my previous attempt to drop, when I told them all to attack separately, they all defaulted to their standard 210 mile an hour drop speed. And as we saw, it was most all the torpedoes ran in front and missed. So what I was attempting to do was have them drop speed in formation. But because I was coming around the formation impatiently at 280 knots, and I started the attack run too close. Basically, I was not able to shed the speed fast enough to take advantage of a slower attack approach. I was technically, instead of coming in at 210, I was coming in at like 230, which was even worse. So I took manual control to turn them in towards the target. In doing so, I probably had a better lineup than what the computer would have done, but I dropped the torpedo for the one plane, the lead plane, and not all the rest of the planes. The other problem with taking manual control like that is the player's ability to compensate, to reform, to speed up, and to climb out without getting shot down. The computer as a whole does a better job of speeding up, climbing up, getting away, partially because the computer as a whole leads so much as it does. It doesn't take as much blunt of the flak like I did as the player, coming in at a more straight at the target approach, where the flak has got a much easier job to shoot me down. So there's a happy medium in between there, and that's, you know, like your torpedo Avengers, like the Avengers that you launch from the aircraft carrier. They come in at like the just right speed, and they do the lining up all perfect. That's why the Avengers always have such, how they always perform so well as torpedo aircraft in this game, is because they're coming in at the right speed compared to the Beaufighters, which are just coming in too fast. And when you adjust to compensate, things go wrong. Well, things could have gone better if I had adjusted the entire group's speed further out so that they shed the speed and came down to 190, 189-ish, and were actually at that speed when they were attempting to lead the target, and then we would have had lots of hits. But it didn't work out that way because I was being impatient and rushing the whole works. Yes. So if you understood my ramble there, great. Awesome, we're moving on. Sorry. Grr. Frustrating. Alright, all those cruisers getting away because I couldn't fucking manage to pull off a frickin' torpedo strike correctly. Sorry, slightly frustrated. Actually, we should be able to Yeah, you're out of the area. So here at Midway, New Sea, British, Merchant, Cameroon class, or well, yeah, I guess it's Cameroon class. Clan Forbes, go ahead, you're done. You're going to merge. You're going to complete this here. Oh boy. Yeah, don't necessarily like that, do I? No, this isn't going to work. Uh, 3-column it is. It's the best of the worst. We're going to take the Adelaide and swap it with this one, like so. That'll put the Adelaide there. That should put the 2 destroyers here on the flanks. Our escort carrier is in the center of this rear formation with the clans all around. It is what it is. Okay. Go ahead and manage cargo. Troops. Troops. Wait, that's supplies. Okay, troop supply. Troop. Supply. Troop. Supply. 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 Alright, invasion force. Australia. I guess we're gonna go for Makassar next. Yeah. How's our timing working out here? About right. Fin back? Didn't we send fin back for torpedoes? Oh, no, that was the flying fish that we sent for torpedoes. What is this? Probably a singular merchant? Yeah, probably, because the finback keeps running into this singular merchant, and we kept spending more ammo on it. I have a feeling that's exactly what we've run into one more time. Anything trailing it? No? Okay, well, finback. Surface the boat. Set an intercept pattern. Let's speed this up. Fine, turn radar on. Let's actually go a little more straight at her, as we're faster than we usually are because we're on the surface. Closing distance because we're getting low on shells. Trying to conserve ammo here. Yeah, I suppose I could torpedo her. Alright, she's starting to maneuver away, so let's slow down to normal speed. And go ahead and target her. Sure, auto gunnery is going to happen any second now, or am I going to have to tell her to fire? Just spot HE. Go narrow. Start firing. And I can't fast forward this because shells will miss when you're fast forwarding. Alright, we just slowed her down a little. Down to 7 knots now. Nice. Right, holding fire. Slow the boat. Hit her a few more times. Miss? Fire. Down she goes. Picking up any sailors. Questioning. Whoa, what am I doing? No. Okay, and retreat. Alright, Carrier Task Force Enterprise. Hornet. Release and repair. Alright, there's your box. Get to it. And Pensacola. Do you have full ammo? These New Orleans carry less ammo? Might be the case. Let's check here. Yeah, they do. Okay. Let's get Task Force Pensacola out of the way. We'll send them over here. You can do a box. like that. Gonna get the sailors some R&R on Midway. Let them go to the brothels, go to the bars, get good and drunk, get them rested, get them relaxed, as it's going to take the Hornet a while. How long is it going to take the Hornet? Oh Jesus, 33 days. It's a full month. The carrier task force is going to be out of action. Oh shit. Shit. Renown is like, hey, we need to get out of here. Can we blow the shit out of this place already? One more port level. Alright. That facility is gone. Alright, task force renown. Head out this way. Head this way. Up along here. Wait, no, you're needing to rearm. Actually, let's change this course all the way. All right. Turn you around. Do very much the same thing. Are we though? Not quite. Send him back over to station here. Alright, task force for now. Go ahead and... Yeah, it's the other way around. Task force Darwin. Card. Put up. Hellcats. Over renown. I think we're home free. So that one went off all right. Surabaya is going to be probably the most interesting target here of this area. Surabaya will definitely be fun. If you know what I mean. It's 5 in the morning. Do you know where your kids are? What are we doing? Let's make sure everyone is doing something sensible. So we got the Enterprise going out here. We've got the Pensacola Task Force going over here. There shouldn't be anything else around Midway. No. Invasion Force Australia is heading out. USNS Fleet 2 is heading out. USNS Fleets 3 and 4 are here in unison, heading back and through submarine-infested waters. Amphib Group 1 heading back, evidently? Yeah. Right, she dropped off here. Okay, that makes sense. Amphib Group 1, in the meantime, because U.S. operations are kind of shut down, is probably going to shuttle mostly troops and supplies between Tarawa and Midway to make it easier for Invasion Group Australia to get its stuff, so they don't have to travel as far. So we're gonna spend some time building up Tarawa's troop and supply cache for now with this fleet. I feel like we're missing a USNS task force. Where is it? Here it is. So one's on our way back. Shuttle's going to be dropping off shortly. Right, I don't think I have any fleets sitting around not doing anything. Good. We still have enough ammo for that to stay there. How's that sub? Flying Fish is still on her way back to rearm. Okay, so I guess we had one interesting thing happen this episode. We sunk a ship we already thought we sunk, evidently. And that is the last of the Heisen-class battleships. Come on, laggy list. Okay, so yeah, that's this episode's prize, if you will. The last Heisen battleship. So we have the Japanese down to 1 heavy cruiser and 10 light cruisers at my last count. And a lot of those light cruisers, the most modern ones, went sailing off without us able to adequately launch torpedoes on any of them. Very frustrating. Anyway, I digress. I am Jaames Johnson. Hopefully you're enjoying this content. If so, please smash that like button. Consider subscribing. And until next time all, peace.